Good morning students. In today's practical class, we will study about reactivity of metals. As you all know, some metals are more reactive, some less reactive, and some noble metals are least reactive metals. That's why they are found in free state in nature. So how do we decide the reactivity of metals? How do we decide the reactivity of metals? How do we know that which metal is more reactive and which is less reactive? We perform a simple displacement reaction. By this, we are able to know more reactive metal, we are able to differentiate between more reactive and less reactive metal practically. Here, I have taken 4 test tubes, 4 sets of 4 test tubes each. In first test tube, I have prepared zinc sulfate solution. Zinc sulfate solution and divided it into 4 parts. In the second test tube, ferrous sulfate FeSO4 solution, you can see pale green color over here, and divided into 4 parts. In the third test tube, I have prepared copper sulfate solution and divided into 4 parts. And in the fourth test tube, fourth set, I have taken aluminium sulfate solution and divided into 4 parts. Now what I do, I put, this is zinc granules, iron filings, copper filings, and pieces of aluminium. Now I put a bit of each in all these. See, in this I have added a granule of zinc, zinc sulfate and zinc, zinc sulfate and iron, zinc sulfate and copper, zinc sulfate and aluminium. In the same way, ferrous sulfate plus zinc, ferrous sulfate plus iron, ferrous sulfate plus copper, and ferrous sulfate plus aluminium. In the third, copper sulfate plus zinc piece, copper sulfate plus iron filings, copper sulfate plus copper filings, and copper sulfate plus aluminium filings. In the fourth, aluminium sulfate plus a piece of zinc, aluminium sulfate plus some iron filings, aluminium sulfate plus some copper filings, and fourth, aluminium sulfate and a piece of aluminium. We keep this for some time. What we will see, that there will be no change in all these 4 test tubes. Only aluminium, the fourth, aluminium will displace zinc from its solution and will form aluminium sulfate plus zinc. Change will be seen only in this test tube, in zinc sulfate, because it is proving that aluminium is more reactive than zinc. Now, in the second, what will happen? In 2 test tubes, some change will be seen as aluminium will displace iron sulfate, because aluminium is more reactive than zinc and more reactive than iron. Zinc will also displace iron sulfate from its solution and will form zinc sulfate. In third test tube, there will be no change. There will be no change in this set. Why? Because copper is least reactive. Because copper is least reactive. And in the fourth set, there will be no change, as no metal will be able to displace aluminium. Copper will be displaced by all the metals. Zinc will displace copper, iron will displace copper, and aluminium will displace copper. But aluminium sulfate will not be displaced by any metal. Hence, it is proved that in reactivity series, position of aluminium is first, then zinc, then iron, and then copper. Means if we want to arrange them in decreasing order of their reactivity, most reactive aluminium, second is zinc, third is iron, and fourth is copper. Copper is least reactive, so no reaction will take place. Copper will not displace, copper piece will not be able to displace any of the solution, while the rest 3 reaction will take place. Thank you and have a nice day.